Hello, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Medicare Musings. It is July. We're in the peak of summer, probably, hopefully, in sweltering levels of heat and sunshine, beautifully tanned,
Yes.
everything like that. Maybe you're outside running, and now you're headed to us to run quotes.
Ooh.
That's our content this month.
I loved that segue.
I'm Ashley Shvetsova, Sales Relationship Manager here at LeClaire, specializing in Medicare, and I am joined with Sarah Korsch, our Director of Training.
Hello.
She's educated in all things. She's been in the same field and spot as I have in the past, so a great asset to have in all of our conversation today. Today we're covering, again, running those quotes. We have different quoting tools here at LeClaire that we're going to talk about briefly, and then some brief mentions on the carriers themselves.
Sounds great. I can't wait.
Jumping right in, I do want to say right off the bat that the quoting tools we offer here at LeClaire are able to quote basically anything in the Medicare space. They have the ability to quote Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, prescription drug plans, dental, hospital indemnity, things like that. Each tool is built a little bit different, though. Formatting's different, things like that. And the area of specialization might be a little bit better in one tool versus the other. So right off the bat, we're going to jump into the CSG quoting tool. We highly recommend this one when it comes to Medicare supplements.
Yes. I think that once you're in it, you can see how easy it is to navigate, and it's really built to show the pros and cons of Medicare supplements. I think all of the benefits are the same for Medicare supplements. So really what you want to see when you're going in to run a quote is comparing prices and then comparing kind of reputation stability of the company in terms of lives covered versus rate increases. So I do think that CSG does a great job with highlighting what agents and clients really look for with med subs.
Yeah, they have fantastic carrier data analytics in there.
Yes.
So that you can see age increases, increase histories for the company, discounts, you can see market data, all sorts of things like that. And then they also have fantastic rate plan selection visibilities where you can see everyone in one spot. So good pieces there. And then if you're a visual person like I am, they do have fantastic charts in there where you can go in and actually show them to your client that break down what is Part A, what is Part B, what does original Medicare cover, and then what would your client expect to cover with a Medicare supplement. I will admit this is predominantly focused on the alphabet soup states. So if you are unfortunately living in Minnesota or Wisconsin, that visual aid is unfortunately not there yet. But we do have visual aids on our side of things, so
Yes.
reach out. We've got them.
We'll help you out.
The con, I would say, if we were to put a con in this carrier tool, or not carrier tool, but quoting tool, is that it does have limited quote and enroll.
Yes, so if you're looking for a one-stop shop, this is not quite it. There are a couple of carriers that you could quote and then enroll right online. There is an apply now button to those, and I think more and more carriers are getting added. But predominantly the way that I use this is to kind of go in, get that list of quotes, and then take that either to the carrier sites themselves to run it, or sometimes run it through here, but it's definitely not all-encompassing in terms of quoting and enrolling.
I agree with that completely. If you're searching for that one-stop shop tool, we have our alternative, which is Medicare Connector.
Yes, got you covered.
Again, that does have the ability to quote Medicare Advantage, prescription drug plans, Medicare supplements, dental and hospital indemnity, just like the other one. This tool is really cool when it comes to Medicare Advantage prescription drug plans. Very well built out.
And I think you can kind of tell, just like CSG was built with how med sups operate, the Med Advantage and PDP, it's very client specific, the ability to put in specific doctors, prescriptions, and then the flow of how it takes that data and then shows you the best plans. So it's laid out very nicely to kind of wade through all of that complicated information and spit out good plans for agents.
Well, my favorite part, too, is that client profile she's talking about you building stays there. It doesn't go away. It lets you keep all those specific details, your drugs, everything in there, so it makes it easy for the next time you talk to your client.
And then on those Medicare Advantage ones, they do come with the additional requirements for the scope of appointments. Medicare Connector recognizes that, and you have the ability to send all of that information through the client profile as well. So really kind of looks at your job as the agent and tries to make it easier, very easy electronically to send quotes, et cetera.
It also quote and enrolls all within the same screen when it comes to Medicare Advantage and prescription drug plans. So great place to literally just add to a cart, click a couple buttons, sign some paperwork, and be done with it. It's not quite that easy, but it sounds that easy.
Almost, yeah. I think you got it. 7 minutes or less.
The other really cool ththing is that Medicare Connector this year launched Plan Smart, which is a the ability to run a report twice a year that allows you to take your current enrollments and compare them to possible cost efficiencies for the next season, or what plans are available now or soon when it comes to PDPs and Medicare Advantage.
It's really taking the technology and using it to your advantage. So you've taken the time to enter in all of your clients' information. You've gone through that data to pick out the best plan. So what this is going to do, it's going to look at the plan changes that roll out in the fall, and then it's going to take all of that work and that data you put in, and it's going to hopefully verify that your clients are on the right plan or perhaps suggest a better one. So as Medicare Advantage plans get a little bit more complicated, a little bit more areas, parameters to check, this is a great backstop to make sure that you have the right info and are putting your clients in the best plans. So we're very excited to see how this can help increase agents' efficiency, this AEP.
Definitely. And then, we gave a con on the last one. If we were to give a con on this one, it would be that Medicare supplement area. It's very well built out in the Medicare Advantage prescription drug plan, as mentioned, but the MedSups does not allow you to necessarily quote and enroll all in the same screen. I'll be honest with you, that is not a problem with either of these tools. Really, it's the carriers not necessarily having that ability or wanting that ability to be on a site other than their own. But still ability to quote there. The visibility and transparency when it comes to Medicare supplements is probably a little bit less in this one compared to the CSG tool, which is why we say use CSG for MedSups.
Yep, absolutely. And some of it just comes down to personal preference, too. I think the Medicare connector screens look a little bit more user-friendly. You may have seen them before. But some of you might really be comfortable if you're used to seeing the CSG screen. So we understand that that plays a part, too. So we offer you all the options.
And then, outside of tools that LeClaire specifically offers, there's always your carrier portals. The advantage to these is with these, this will vary from carrier to carrier and from contracting line to contracting line, so just be mindful of that. But the excitements or the pros to this is the ability to quote and enroll all in one screen indefinitely for their specific products.
Yes, absolutely. And then any discounts that they may have are going to be clearly spelled out, whereas on more of an all-encompassing website, you're going to have to navigate kind of the requirements for each. All of their products are in one spot. That can make cross-selling really easy. And they just obviously are going to highlight their plans in the best way. So it's a great place to go.
Con, if we were to give one here, is that you cannot see other carriers. You are looking at that carrier's specific product.
Yep, absolutely. So again, if you're looking for the one-stop shop, this isn't it. But if there are carriers that you use predominantly, ones that your clients seem to gravitate towards, you might be familiar with that carrier portal. And you can use all three of these,
Yes.
Mix and match, whatever is best for you.
100%. If you're concerned about any of these tools or how to navigate them, we do have lots and lots of different training available on our portal website. You can always reach out to us too. We are happy to assist you or walk you through those as well. Lots and lots of training opportunity for them. We still have some trainings coming up as well. Some of our upcoming events or trainings are going to be, actually just starting here in a few days, basically, is going to be Healthapalooza. This is our largest event of the year. I would say probably across the nation. Drums up lots of excitement. This year, it's a great place for you to go and network, learn about different changes in the space, see the carriers face-to-face, all sorts of things like that. Good area to jam out and just have fun.
I think this year it's going to be really work hard, play hard, with all of the changes, with kind of the upcoming AEP that we're expecting. I think it is going to be a lot of great information and a lot of great kind of a step up that you can get talking to carriers, talking to other agents, but really a time to just let loose before the craziness of AEP comes, and you're going to be in a room full of people who know exactly what you're talking about.
They feel your pain.
Yes, absolutely. So that kind of culminates our we do tons of events throughout the year, kind of culminate with Healthapalooza, and then we'll let you go and finish other trainings while still providing education virtually. We've got our Medicare Connector webinar on the 18th of July, and then we do monthly webinars with United Healthcare, other carriers, Annuity VIP. So there's always some training going on.
Always.
Just reach out to us and we'll get you signed up.
Don't be alarmed, though, if you start to see it trickle off, just so you are aware. We know that AEP season gets to be pretty crazy. We are anticipating a crazy one ourselves, so we tend to pull back on the training when it comes to this time of year.
Yep, so we provide you training throughout the year, so you're all set to go, and then we sit back and support you in whatever way you need.
Yes. If you're looking for the most up-to-date news, information, selfies, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, as always, to get your firsthand information. I just want to say, if you have any questions, concerns, or you want to reach out for information, training, whatever it is, you can always reach out to us here at LeClaire. And then I just last but not least, thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for joining us today, and have a beautiful day.
Thank you.